Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. And we are officially in the War Within. So this is going to be my first little update Marksman Hunter journey video for the brand new expansion. I don't know what number week I'm going to call this because, normally I do these for the seasons. But maybe I'll just call this one week 1. It's going to be pretty brief. And I haven't figured out where the heck I want to stand because I tend to stand in the same place for these videos. But I did manage to get to level 80. That was my goal this week. I did have early access, but I didn't really take a ton of advantage of it, to be completely honest with you guys. I was really working on getting my Marksman Hunter guide out and a few pet tame videos, that sort of thing. I hope you guys will check those out, by the way. But I did manage to get to 548 item level again. Nothing too crazy. I do have up to 560 in my bags, but a lot of those would like break my tier set and that sort of thing, and I'm actually just going to continue to keep the tier set for now. I'm going to guess they're probably going to turn it off at some point, or same thing would go like neuter the embellishments, because we still have some pretty good embellishments with that extra 1000 mastery. It's not a huge deal, but it's just more than I'm getting on those pieces of gear so far. But I will be transitioning away from the tier set from Dragonflight in favor of some higher item level pieces. Particularly like I just started doing heroics. I think I only did like 2 or 3 heroic dungeons tonight, or different ones I should say. I got a few pieces of gear, so like I have one 590 piece. I just used some of my flight stones to pump that up. It was crit mastery, which is what we're after. We're really going to be doing that crit mastery build right now for season 1 of the War Within. But all in all, I just did the campaign. I did that 100%. I did all of the quests that were added for the expansion launch officially, and I kind of worked on my profession. So I know that the first crafted item we need is the gun. So I don't have an engineer, like on Greeley or Mechanome aren't an engineer, so I'll have to figure out my leveling, how I'm going to level up my engineer to get that gun made, or have somebody make it for me. But in the meantime, I am prepping for the second item that we're going to make with crafting, with our, technically speaking, third spark, which will be either a belt, boots, or wrists. So belt and boots are together, so I'm going to work on that first with my leatherworking. That way I can make that, get that second embellishment on there and really do some good work. Also with the embellishment that we're putting on our weapon, I had mentioned to you guys that it's very expensive, and it will be, but I noticed because it takes a Dark Moon deck. But the Dark Moon decks are actually, it's been super laggy today too. Dark Moon decks, Vivacy, if I could spell it right. Okay, so it's actually 130k right now for the actual sigil. That's what you need to be adding to that crafted weapon. Keep in mind, we can't make that weapon until at least week 3. So we've got some time there. I am actually going to just pick up a Dark Moon deck Vivacy, because like I said, you do need one of these to actually make the reagent that you use on the weapon. So I'm actually just gonna go and buy one of these real quick. See if does Zaft have any for sale? No, he's been fishing like a madman. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of these Dark Moon decks, and then that way I'll have everything ready to go for when I do create that weapon. But again, that's week 3. So my goal for this next week is going to be just working on continuing to gear my character up through heroics. I do believe mythics become available, and so then we'll start farming some targeted pieces. And by the way, speaking of that, I will have a video on more in depth on embellishments, and then also items to aim for. So a lot of the items that we want comes from Mythic Plus, and they're like Mythic Plus only dungeons, like Grim Batol. So I won't be able to farm that trinket until Mythic Plus officially becomes available. But that's kind of my goal right now. And then really quick, Looking at my build, we are still using double Sentinel, so that means like Sentinel for single target, Sentinel for AoE. I have been still using Killzone right now, just because I'm still using that tier set, so I'm still seeing some good value. As soon as I drop the tier set, I'll be dropping Killzone and then moving that point over here to Hydra's Bite, or moving it over to one of the ammos, depending on my group and what we are doing. But I hope you guys have a wonderful upcoming week. I hope the reset is kind to you. I hope that it won't be as laggy. And if you guys are still leveling, I hope you're having a good time with the leveling experience. I know I did. And I'm just going to be jumping into heroics, feet first, and see if we can get that item level up to see if we can continue to push ourselves to be the very best marksman hunter possible. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.